Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of E-Man Toys. Uh, Featuring we're doing a throwback Indiana Jones. Dr. Henry Jones. I thought I'd do one of these. These were issued back in 2008, I believe. Yeah, 2008. Yes, there it is. But anyway, I have a collection of these. I had one or two, and I recently picked up some more. They are excellent. They are pretty much like a Black Series figure, as far as articulation and detail and sculpt go. They're a 10 out of a 10. Let's see. I believe it Hasbro. Yep, there it is, Hasbro. All right. So yeah, Hasbro really just nailed it with these. They went all out again and succeeded. So let's get into the packaging. This is, as I said, Dr. Henry Jones. His character was portrayed by the actor Sean Connery. This one is a hard to find. Even when these were issued, he was kind of hard to find. So, like I said, I have I have other figures in my collection of these. I just picked this one up, so I figured I'd do a review on them. I'll show you some quick shots of my little shelf of my indie figs. Here's a look at the back of the packaging. You get Dr. Henry Jones, other figures in the wave. You get Young Indy, Indiana Jones, the Grail Knight, Dr. Elsa Schneider, Colonel Vogel. Now this is, of course, is from The Last Crusade. They all have the caption of which film their character is from. Last Crusade, it says it there. Very nice packaging. Very nice packaging. It's got Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford there. I really love these figures. Once again, Hasbro went all out with the packaging on the description. It gives a full paragraph on Dr. Henry Jones. After suddenly fleeing a Zeppelin airship, Indy and his father find themselves stranded on a beach, assaulted by heavy fire from a German Air Force plane, and out of both ammunition and places to hide. Inspired by a quote from Charlemagne, Henry Jones uses his umbrella to scare a massive flock of seagulls into flight. The gulls swarm around the attacking plane, disorienting the pilot and causing the plane to crash. One of the best scenes ever in the indie films. So, if you're not familiar with the Indiana Jones movies, or if you were too young, you need to go educate yourself in some good action adventure. So let's get into it. Here we go. I've already had the pleasure of cutting the package. So this is a live opening. You're getting a live opening. I opened all my other indie figs in private, keep that joy alive privately, sometimes I hold it safe. It's very special. So anyway, here's a look at the back of the packaging again. You get a shot of Sean Connery. There's the actor who played him. Very good movie. Enough about the movie and the packaging. Let's get into the figure. Here he is in the bubble. See how well you can see him. Sean Connery. Armies of darkness march all over the face of the earth. That was a quote. That was a line from Last Crusade. Sorry. So these are cool because they always come with like a little. Here's the little booklet. Hasbro provides with most of their products of, you know, other figures and vehicles and whatnot, play sets that are available for the movie or for the line. They've got, looks like they had some 12-inch. Like I said, this was 2008, so you're not going to find these in store anymore. Give you a look at that. Some Mr. Potato Head games. A look at the Crystal Skull. I think these were issued around the time Crystal Skull came out, which is the third installment. Actually, I think the fourth installment of the Indiana Jones film. So, alright, enough about that. So, let's pop him out of here and get right to him, and we'll get... Oh, he got rubber bands. That's how I deal with the rubber bands, I just break them. So, let's get to the figure, and then we'll talk about accessories. So I have limited time only here. For a limited time only, I have to do these reviews. Oh, nice. I'm sorry about the poor quality. The lighting in here sucks. I'm working on getting some better lighting. See if I can get a close-up of his face. Sculpt. Anyway, he looks pretty good. Sorry. So I believe he does come with a removable hat. Oh, and glasses. Whoa. I did not know that. So there's Sir Connery. He's got a pretty good likeness. I don't know how well you can see his face. Alright. So he comes with hat and glasses, obviously. He comes with the diary from the film. They've got it like wrapped in a rubber band. This is a live opening, so I'm taking it all in as you are. Wow, his face sculpt is pretty good. I don't know how well you can see it or appreciate it from the camera's point of view, but just really spot on to Sean Connery. Well, I don't know what you see, but anyway. Alright, so he comes with the diary. I don't know exactly if I want to take that out of his hand or break the rubber band because it's so well placed, but I'll give you a look at it. It's just kind of his little diary that he had in the movie that contains not only the map but the clues, which is what everyone forgets about, and they have to go back for the diary and whatnot. But anyway, enough about the movie. Okay, so he comes with the diary, glasses, which I did not think were removable, but awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Hasbro doing it. Here's his little hat. Okay. And he does come with his suitcase and his umbrella, and it does slide out, which is where he keeps it. It's kind of bent, but no worries. The umbrella doesn't open up, which is, that kind of sucks that it doesn't open up, but considering that's how he uses it in the movie to defeat the German airplane single-handedly. Here's his suitcase. Very nice detail on it. Get buckles and a lot of the wear and tear on the leather. That patina look. Nice. Alright, let's get into the figure and his articulation. One gripe, the only kind of gripe I have about these figures is they have no hinge or ball or swivel on their hip. It's just sort of like old school Star Wars figures. But aside from that, they got pretty good articulation. Hinge, swivel, shoulder. Oops. Got a hinge at the elbow. Swivel. No swivel wrist. No swivel torso. He's got a ball on the head, but you get very little range of motion up and down, just side to side, which isn't bad. So he has a hinge swivel at the knee, which is quite cool. No hinge or swivel on the ankle, but no matter. You can still get him into some amazing poses. So I love this. I love these figures now. Like I said, this figure, this character is a rare. I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for him, but he's one of the more expensive ones. I'll give you a shot of my shelf here, my indie shelf, my Indiana Jones shelf. But I highly recommend these guys. So let's put his hat back on. So I'm not sure how I'm going to display him. Oh, I think it goes like this. There we go. So the glasses do fit pretty snug. They are a little loose, but for the most part his accessories fit in pretty good. Give you a shot of him. Whoops, sorry. Put this on bag here. Now if you've seen the film, you can imagine all the different poses you can get him in. He is in a lot of the action scenes. Sean Connery. You're a very handsome man, like Sean Connery. Yes, very nice. I love it. Yeah. So, like I said, the only complaint I have is that they don't have much range of motion on those hips, but that's cool. You can still get them into some amazing poses and shots. Oh, just taking them in, sorry. Thinking about how I'm gonna display them. I don't know, but the diary is just rad. I don't know if I want to take it out of his hand, but let's go ahead and do it for the sake of the review, just so we can get a look. I can always rig it back on. So I don't know how well you can see that, but on the diary, yeah, it has the little strap on there, because if you're familiar with the movie, which I've seen many times, I saw it at the theater when it first came out in '89, I think it was. I was a kid then, but still am. So it had a little strap, like a strap to keep it closed together, and it's on there, and it does have like some pages, sort of. If you can see that, it has some sort of pages that are kind of pulled up a little bit to sort of bookmark. Just really cool. Just amazing detail on this thing. Nice. Page detail. It's got, you can tell there's some pages in there. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got grooves to, pages. Nice. So yeah, the paint apps and just detail, on these figures is just amazing. So let me go ahead and oops, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a shot of my shelf here, and let's go put them with the other indie figs. There's many, like I said. Well, actually, oh, he does have a swivel on the wrist. Nice. One other cool thing about these figures that I did love when they did come out, when I did purchase one or two of them, is that there was like a contest, National Geographic contest or whatever. You send in proof of purchases, and you could win like a passport adventure. And it's somewhere on here. Let's see. Yeah, but anyway. Oh, here it is. It was a National Geographic offer. Yeah. You send in the proof of purchases, and you could get a exclusive 3 3/4 inch figure. But the offer expired in 2009, so there goes that. But anyway, and this is why I didn't want to take the book out of his hand, because, or the diary, I should say, his diary, because, oh, he does hold it. He can hold it. Nice. So he does hold it in hand. He doesn't need the rubber band. And like I said, I love these guys. They're so cool. Let's go. What did you just do? I can't believe what you just did. Come on, Dad. Race for the Grail isn't archaeology. It's a race against evil. If it is captured by the Nazis, the armies of darkness will march all over the face of the earth. Do you understand? Sorry, getting carried away here. I'm starting to get in my playability mode here. So yeah, if you don't know how to, so straight up, if you don't know how to play still, if you're an adult collector, man, and you don't know how to play, man, that's sad. You don't know how to play. You may be able to collect and have all kinds of figures and stuff, you know what I mean? But if you don't know how to play with them, man, you don't know what you're missing, you know? Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to give you a shot of my shelf.